Whispers of the Animatronics. Chapter 1. The Haunting Melody. Setting. Hollowbrook Cemetery. The moon hung low in the sky, casting elongated shadows across the moss-covered tombstones. Hollowbrook Cemetery was a place where time seemed to stand still, and the air held a heavy weight, the residue of forgotten lives and unspoken regrets. Evelyn, Eve O'Sullivan, the Banshee, wandered among the graves. Her ethereal form glided over the uneven ground, her translucent gown trailing behind her. Eve had been bound to this place for centuries, her purpose etched into her very essence, to guard the memories of those who had passed beyond the veil. Her wailing songs echoed through the night, a mournful melody that stirred the souls of the departed. She sang of love lost, of battles fought, and of secrets buried deep within the soil. The townspeople whispered about her, some in reverence, others in fear. But none dared to approach her, for they knew that to hear her song was to confront their own past. And then there was Freddy Fazbear. Once a beloved entertainer at the long-abandoned pizzeria on the outskirts of town, Freddy had become something else entirely. The animatronic bear now stood rusted and broken, his once cheerful eyes replaced by hollow sockets. Malevolence seeped from his joints, fueled by the curse that bound him to this forsaken place. Freddy's existence defied logic. He should have been nothing more than a relic of childhood memories, a forgotten relic gathering dust. But the curse had other plans. It whispered to him in the dead of night, promising power and purpose. And so, he emerged from the pizzeria's ruins, seeking the one adversary who could grant him what he desired, immortality. Eve sensed his approach. Her wailing intensified, the notes piercing the silence like shards of glass. She knew Freddy's intent, to steal her memories, to consume them and gain eternal life. But she also knew that their battle transcended mere existence. It was a clash of realms, the spectral against the mechanical, the past against the present. As the moon reached its zenith, Eve stood at the heart of the cemetery. Freddy lumbered toward her, gears grinding, joints protesting. His eyes fixed on her, hunger burning within. She raised her arms, her voice reaching a crescendo. The very earth trembled. And then they collided. Their struggle defied the laws of physics. Eve's wailing merged with Freddy's metallic groans. Memories swirled around them, an endless tapestry of joy and sorrow, love and betrayal. The choice lay before them, immortality or oblivion. To consume the other was to absorb their essence, their very being. But as they grappled, something shifted. Eve glimpsed a forgotten memory, the face of a child who had once laughed at Freddy's antics. And Freddy, in turn, saw the pain etched into Eve's eyes, the weight of centuries spent guarding the past. In that moment, they understood. Immortality was not the prize they sought. It was connection, the fragile thread that bound them to the living world. And so, they released each other, their forms dissolving into mist. As dawn approached, Hollowbrook Cemetery remained unchanged. But the whispers of the animatronics lingered, a haunting melody that spoke of sacrifice, redemption, and the eternal dance between memory and oblivion. And somewhere, in the quiet recesses of the town, a child's laughter echoed through time.